Okay, so this is 5.1 notes, example 2C. This is our next example using Pascal's triangle to expand a binomial. This is x minus 3 to the power of 4. So we are going to use the coefficients from the row talking about the power of 4. And don't forget, the first row is a power of 0. So it doesn't start with 1, it starts 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So with this, we would have our coefficients of 1, a little bit of space, of 4, 6, 4, and then a 1. And I wrote a little big here, but you can write smaller so it fits. Let me make that smaller. There we go. Okay, so then once you write your coefficients and identify your A value here would be x, and then our B value would be -3. So make sure you include that negative with it. Okay, so then we'll write each of those next to our coefficients. Okay, so once you write down your coefficients and your A and your B values, your second step is to do your exponents. So my exponent for our A values will start at 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0. Then my coefficients for my B value will start at 0 and then go up. Okay, then your last thing is to simplify each of the terms. And you are able to use a calculator if you're not confident with your exponent evaluation. So you're only typing in the number part to your calculator. Because there's a -3, make sure you are including exponent or parentheses before your exponent. So this first one, we have 1 times -3 to the power of 0. That will come out to be 1, because remember, anything to the power of 0 equals 1. So that gives us 1x to the power of 4. Then our next one, we have 4 times a -3 to the power of 1. And that comes out to -12x cubed. Our next one, we have 6x squared and then times the -3 squared. So we have 6 times our -3 raised to the power of 2. And notice when I type into the calculator, the 2 is outside of the parentheses. Otherwise, you could get the wrong answer. So for this one, it comes out to 54x to the power of 3. And one thing that might be helpful is if you cross off these terms after you type them into your calculator, just to make sure you're not accidentally typing them in more than once. And also, so you're not putting in the wrong exponent like I just did. That should be a 2. Okay, so then the next one, we have 4 times a -3 raised to the power of 3. That comes out to a -108x. And you can put plus negative or minus 108. It will be the same thing. All right, and then our last one, remember our last term is our constant because anything raised to the power of 0 just equals 1. So then we just have 1 times, in parentheses, -3 raised to the power of 4. And that comes out to 81. All right, and there is our simplified answer. So we just did x minus 3 to the 4th power without having to FOIL multiple times.